As always, I need to make sure of a thing I proceed to do as I'm going to hit a button. And yeah, give me about 15 seconds to make sure everything's actually set up because otherwise, yeah, bad things are going to happen. But you should be seeing the scoreboard and I should be switching back about now. And yeah, let's just get into it. So, without further ado, just a quick 30-second intro. Pretty much gonna work on a 3 live system. I do have a current score on the scoreboard, so yeah, we're gonna work with that, and whatever happens, happens. If for some reason I have to, go away from the computer for a moment, then I will, but I'm just making sure I set everything else up as I proceed to just go on. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just start. But the standard rules apply. If I get a dupe god, deal with it. I'm not going to really do much else as I get a Though again. Medical history, character exclusive perks, random item Ayaka. And yeah, pretty much 24 hours before the, well, around 24 hours. Again, anything could happen. I'm not that I'm wishing anything bad will happen. It's just, I try to come prepared. But anywho, dexterity, charisma, knowledge, second light, and we'll move on. But to anyone new, or anyone watching from the future who is stuck with me for the first minute or so here, just letting you know that as I accidentally clicked out of the screen. Yeah, I'm going through mostly gameplay stuff, but, I mean, I'll try to enjoy things as they are here. Although, yeah, this is not the place you go. There are going to be other good World of Horror, content creator streamers, and obviously just general streamers and content creators in general doing stuff. I will be mostly focusing on gameplay, but hey, I'll do my best to do everything else to a subpar level. Also, we're on character-specific perks, right? Well, I guess I'm about to find out as I enter the History Club. Can I get this rumor, by the way? That would be very much appreciated, unless the game just wants to hurt my eyes and do damage to me in real life before I move on. Also, if you're watching the stream, as I am recording / streaming now, if you have any questions, ask, and I will answer to the best of my ability. Mermaid's Vigil, coma, painting, scissors. Well, not in town, not in town, not in town. So, mermaid's in coma. I'd rather take coma, but in fear of bad things that can happen to me, excuse me. Not that there are any boss encounters I want to. Also, I guess I'll do mermaids now. We're definitely not taking mind wipe, or do I? No, we're not taking mind wipe. So, I still. No. We're not. Yeah. What do we have? Scissors, paint. No, we're not gonna prepare, or we'll try not to prepare, but we'll see what happens. So. Yeah, Doom effigy. So we're on character-specific perks, but we are looking for. There's Mind Drain, by the way. We are looking for something very specific, mainly Blood Mania. But hey, and then we pretty much just move immediately. We'll do the Monument once, but after this we will move immediately. We'll do this. I'll try not to get a major injury, but if I do, so be it. We're Omega Ayaka right now, so it's all fine. Although that's an injury that I cannot take. So, anywho, medical history, a Though, right? So, well, I know it's medical history because I start with the discharge summary. But a Though, we'll see. Actually, I should do this. I don't know why I didn't. And we'll just take what if we do get flashbacks from that, so be it. But, yeah, I would like to not do that because it would hurt a lot. I should also visit the police station, but I haven't done so yet. So let's see here. Hospital and mansion? Yeah, mansion. Not probably. Mansion, because we're going to be doing Vigil. So, yeah, and we should be good to go now. We get, like, I think a damage increase and I want to say 0.93? I don't remember off the top of my head. That's what I'm going to guess. So for on this channel, you will at least try to get my calculations, which are like 80% accurate most of the time. But anywho, we're gonna fight this just to try and get the thing. However, yeah, we're taking super damage here. I think I will handcuff this actually. So we're gonna get him as low as possible, and then we'll go for a handcuff. Ooh, well, that actually just hurt my stuff. We'll still brace, but We should be... Ooh, this is not guaranteed still. 80%. I live and die by the Ayaka. So, good. Not that this will be the best. Wow, yeah, we get it. We have random item stats, but might as well equip something, if for no other reason than to have more inventory space, so... I'm shrugging in real life, but hey. What do we do? Bottle of water, fill the bottle of water, but actually heal reason, and then drink the bottle of water. Drink a lot of water, which is what I should probably be doing in real life as well, but hey, we'll take scissors now. Survivor's Guilt feel fearful, but we just have to deal because we're Aika. You deal. What timeline are we on? We're on B. Bow clap 4 times. That's the guess anyway. Bow clap certainly though. We'll take reason, and we'll keep moving on. I would like a pack of cigarettes, but considering that we're Aika, we actually don't need it. So yeah, we'll just keep moving on. All things considered, though, I am excited to see what people will do for World of Horror. It might take a few years after the game's release anyway, but you know what? The game's been in development for more than several years, and it's gotten farther than some games I know, so... I'll take it. Is this guaranteed, by the way? It is. I need to not get any more strength decreases. That would be much appreciated. But after the so things like that would help out immensely as well. So we'll take an extra 2 stats plus 1 strength and move on. But yeah, now that we're here, aside from Doom, until we get Doom Effigy, which doesn't decrease Doom by a lot, but we'll do this so we can grab a curse. Mind Wipe again. We'll actually do that now because we can remove the curse instead of just eating 3 reason to the face. And we'll move on. So something I wanted to say to start off this stream, but I decided not to and save it for in the middle here. In case there are any archivists out here who want to hear me quote things, which I do change my mind, not frequently, but if things make sense... Oh, let me get this right. Yeah! Yeah! That's never gonna happen. Well, I'm not gonna say it's never gonna happen again, but... Anywho, to complete the thought of what I was trying to say. Yeah, so I'm not getting... Obviously, this channel is what it is. I'm not that that's an excuse, but it is a reality I have to deal with. What I'm trying to say is, if things happen, I'll do my best to fix things as they happen during stream, but... Because it's happened to me before, and that's all I'll say. I'll do my best to rectify any problems that may arise when streaming in general. This is not a World of Horror specific thing, so yeah, I'll leave things at that. Excuse me. Let me do this. Really? I couldn't... Or was I hitting something else? I think I was hitting something else. Anywho. Bow clap, bow clap. That's not the actual ritual. That's the vigil ritual. Is this better than the fire axe? It is. So we'll equip it and move on with life. Bow clap, bow clap. Am I going crazy? I was. Because I had it right. So let's make sure I don't spaghetti on the buttons, though, and move on. But yeah, I'll try to do things in stream if someone, you know, not... I mean, people have given me, not ideas, but they've been like, hey, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. And the problem is, boy, I wish I could do certain things, but I can't with the... I know my limits, basically. I know my limits, and the things I can and cannot do within a certain time frame. That being said, that doesn't mean I shouldn't try. And yeah, I'll keep speaking in vagaries like this because, yeah, just being very careful. Not just about robots, but other things. Anywho, let's move on, because, yeah, we're Omega Ayaka now. I could even fit an attack boost. I probably should, for all intents and purposes, but... Yeah, we're Omega Ayaka. So I'm literally kind of autopiloting through this as I proceed to do a thing. And I'll talk about other stuff. I promise to move on. I just need to make sure I get that disclaimer out of the way for anyone who happens to be listening right now or in the future. Again, for anyone going through the archive. Why would I store... out of curiosity, I'm going to do this. I shouldn't, but I feel very confident right now, so the funny mask will help. But let's see what happens when I do this. That's fearful, which, fair enough. I just need to hit 3 out of these. If I don't, yeah, Ayako will remain. I could actually fight the old man here, but there's no, well, I mean, I could have for extra XP. Yeah, you know, I should have. But that's something very specific to Omega Ayaka. So, Doom Effigy and move on. I'll keep taking strength. I forgot my second encounter check, and we'll move on. So yeah, actually moving on to a different topic though. So yeah, in real life, you know, I try to take care of myself. The people around me know for a fact though that I mean, not that it's hard, but as I get flashbacks, but yeah, I do my best with what I'm given. Of course, though, actually making sure I have a long-term stuff available, like long-term longevity. Basically, making the most of making sure that nothing. Oh, nice knowledgeable, by the way. I'm healthy, basically. That I'm healthy, but there's only so much I can do. Although, again, that's not an excuse. I really should do more than not more than I am, but do my best, and I'll strive to do that. But again, I'm trying my best. So we'll keep moving on. Flashlight, and what I was gonna branch off of that is that I do sometimes do things during recording just to kind of keep moving on and so forth, so on and so forth. But at the same time, gotta focus on what I have on my plate now. I could grab Amy here. Is this boss actually easier? Because I do know the ghost ritual. This is our fourth. You know what? Actually, we're gonna fight this thing. And this is really, save for, no, literally the top tier characters. Well, at current in this version, Toshiaki, Aiko, and Aika can take this fight. Very situationally, but at least they can take it. I know we're taking super damage here, but that's why we're Aika. So, do I just go for a Hail Mary here? No, I get this, right? I should get this. We're going to take 3 reason damage, and then we should be able to prep strong our way out. Because this is 20. This should be 20, right? I'm going to prep the meat cleaver to throw. Okay, good. 24, but anywho. So yeah, we should be perfectly fine from now on. 50 Doom going into our last mystery. This is the power of what Aika should normally be, although, to repeat myself, she has taken indirect nerfs, but she's still top 3. Realistically, she is second, right under Aiko, who just is a good character in general, but bad things happen. I did not feel this water bottle. I feel so comfortable, that's why. Hallucinations holes, but I really doesn't matter. Do we rest here? Do we have fetid fumes? We don't. So I can rest here a bit comfortably. We'll still not try to overheal, but I could rest if need be. So, Funny Mask plus Fearful means this. And then we do prep, attack, prep, will. We defeat almost everything in the game that is normally can be defeated. I'm not even going to pick up the Occult Diary because I'm trying not to spend real life time, because I do have not a time limit, but let me finish the thought. I have a very soft time limit because real life is real life, but oh, that's right, we're in coma. But meanwhile, yeah, not Doom, Eldritch Possession, but hey, when the game decides die, or I'm trying to make you die, it'll roll high. So, anywho, moving on. Let's just rest again. I don't care if I overheal, because I need the reason. 4 is the magic number for me to be scared, and that's kind of the reason why. So we'll rest again. We just have to keep doing it. I mean, I don't have to. I just would recommend people to. And yeah, we just do a prep strong and boom. But yeah, events are... because events scare me, Aika has less of an impact on me than Aiko and Toshiaki do in terms of... my runs that are easier in general, so, the runs that I feel comfortable with. And then, obviously, the slow burn that is Aika, but anywho. So we should be perfectly fine here. I accidentally moved my thing a little bit. I wonder if that changes anything. It doesn't. But, let me fill the bottle, and we will just, I mean, we don't fail any charisma checks anyway, but we're just going to play it safe and rest a few times. Because we don't need desperate action, so I'm free to kind of just rest here for a moment. And we should be perfectly fine. If we somehow do die, that would be quite strange. But my score doesn't update anyway, so, yeah, all I did was survive. So we'll heal Reason here as well, just to be thorough. But, yeah, we should be perfectly fine. I completely forgot. Let's try to remember just for the sake of doing so. I won't spend more than 15 seconds, though, thinking about it. So, I know I took a town mystery first. I took mermaids first. It could have been bloated too. No, because I think I fought something. Yeah, I fought something before, and then it was Mad Janitor, right? No, it wasn't. Well, that's that. So, when I'm doing a Though 2 run, and I'll quickly switch to the scoreboard in a hot moment here. But not that really much has changed as I restart the game as well, just to make sure no weird bugs happen. But as we then proceed to switch back to the game, yeah, we will get into our next run shortly. So, just to make sure though, we have no things here, and let's move on with life. But yeah, so I would like to do like 6 runs, because that's the bare minimum I'm going to get as I get to Curious Birthmark, all perks, random item Cthulhu, and we are Aiko, but we have all perks. So it can be bad, but it's a grab bag regardless, although I think I would personally rather have character-specific perks as we get Strength, Second Encounter, Light, Charisma, Second Mystery, and Takushi-san, maybe? Let me think, make another check. I thought I had Dexterity for a moment. I don't. Strength and Charisma. But this is a standard run for standard vanilla character Aiko. Nothing in our thing. And let's move on. Get the rumor immediately so I don't have to burn my eyes out. And away we go. So, Hell, Scissors, Kana, Ward, and Vigil. So, we'll take Kana, but we shouldn't spend too much Doom, because from my brief glance, it doesn't seem like we have a lot of Doom to spare. So, we'll do this. We'll grab the thing. I think we have random item stats too, right? We're about to find out. Nonetheless, if I see 5 damage on Monkey Wrench, I'm going to take it, even if it has like 80 speed. So, because we're Aiko, and cool things happen. Masochistic is going to hurt our max reason, but it's mostly going to help. And we'll move on. So, yeah, without further ado, let's move on with this Aiko run. And I'm kind of relaxed right now, and, well, until that happens. But Aiko is another character I can kind of relax around. I think really it's just Aiko and Toshiaki. Ayaka once I get to Mystery 3, but because I'm always scared of the double flashbacks or triple flashbacks in the case of Eldritch Possession, hey, I forgot to check the thing. We'll set it to the mansion. And we'll move on. But, yeah, in terms of characters I'm really comfortable with, those are really the only 2. And then, yeah. Let's see, we'll take that for now. Is that actually... if you let me do some calculations on that. If you run into that twice, as I get the Forgotten Specimen, do you... Oh, I almost did a thing. Yeah, because he takes 6 reason, and the thing is... yeah, it would be around Mystery 3, right? So around Mystery 3, you would think about it. As we grab Kana here. Just for Mysteries 4 and 5. So, yeah, that'd be 4 reason. Or 3 reason. No, you would have to wait for Mystery 4, right? Unless you get that event 3 times, then I guess you should have. No, because if you get it a second time on Mystery 3... because I don't think it stacks, right? Insomnia. So, yeah, I think around Mystery 3, if you were to get it a second time, then you would take... well, you would break even, but it would depend on the situation still, because you could be hurt more later on, and then you die to reason at the end of a mystery due to insomnia, rather than taking 3 reason and then resting immediately. Again, I'm trying to think of these things. Hell, Scissors, Ward, Vigil... I want to take Hell now. I guess we're going to do Scissors Ward instead. We'll do Scissors first because we can rest in Ward. I know my reason's quite low, but we'll deal with it, as we do have Timeline A. So Upside Down Star, Reflect. We can throw the Wooden Bat. We should be able to Brace too as Aiko. We'll see though, because I think it's not a reliable Brace. And by that I mean Brace, Prep, Attack. And we'll see what happens. If for some reason anything weird happens on stream, this is a daily reminder to, or this is an occasional reminder to try to let me know. Although if the chat's broken, there's no way I would know, unless it's something really obvious. But, Yeah, so Fast Swimmer would be nice, because I wouldn't be able to one-shot, never mind. I might as well just do this, because I get to two-turn regardless. I might as well just throw a Hail Mary. Actually, I should have done Strong. That was a mistake, but... Anywho. So, Upside Down Star, Reflect. Not that the Cursed Scissors would be so bad, but it would be the tankier Scissor Lady that would make me worry as I continue to take Reason damage. But we should still be able to brace. If we can't, somehow we have to do it anyway, because that would just be the most efficient thing I can do. Out of curiosity, yeah, there's no way the Wooden Bat, even if it rolls really well on its item statistics, as I pronounce things incorrectly. Yeah, I don't think it would ever beat the Monkey Wrench, but we'll see. So I think we just brace twice anyway, just to guarantee things. I'm not going to take any risks here. And then we'll be able to do, what, 15, 16 damage? 15 damage? So, hey. I would like to level up, because we have things. So, yeah, Core Strength is probably what we're going to take. On top of an extra point in Strength. And we'll move on. Wait, did I need a brace for Scissor Lady there? I don't think I need a brace, right? Am I going crazy? I think I'm just way too relaxed right now. Anywho, moving on. We take Ward now because Ward things, and we move on. I didn't even throw the Wooden Bat. That's how like much I don't care. But anywho, I do want to keep the handcuffs on. I want to keep everything in my inventory on me, although I can let go of the lump of flesh, if need be. That being said, we're probably... Well, let me just... Yeah, STE at 1. For those who don't know, if you rest with the STE counter at 2, it will start to increase your counter more, which increases the likelihood of you running into something truly evil. But we're at 1, so we don't need to worry about that now. And really, it's very specific. It doesn't happen often unless you're specifically looking for something truly evil, so hey... Anywho, we have the Curious Package, which will help out with not taking as much damage. And why did I think that was not the thing? Not that we can't take this encounter, but again, I'm just so relaxed right now, so we'll take one reason. We'll take our 8 experience, I'm just going to say it's 8, and move on. 10, fine. But you get what I mean. Also, that happens to be very lucky, unless, no, why do I forget this? Anywho. Let's store everything for now because we need everything, and we'll sit here and improvise. There's no cut because we're streaming right now, but hey. Fast Hands would be... You know what? Funny enough, Fast Hands might have helped out more. But Core Strength is just generally a good perk, and Fast Hands is RNG in terms of running into Dullners or Burning Man, but hey. And we'll sit here. Let me mute myself as I sneeze. Or not sneeze, but, oof. Let's just throw these things down. My inventory shouldn't go poof, but if it does, actually that would be very bad, but hey. Let me check a thing really quickly, because I'm checking a thing. Okay, good. Let's keep moving on. I need to do a thing really quickly, so actually I'm gonna do this. And, let me mute myself for a moment. I'm trying to navigate through my something on the side of me, as I'm also trying to continue improvising and doing a thing. Yeah, so I am... Things happen. Hold on. Alright, everything's okay. I'm just making sure things are... okay off stream, so and on stream actually. I'm basically checking the stream myself just to make sure something, like, I'm not going absolutely insane. Anywho, yeah, so we'll do this. Funny enough, as a weird tangent, I think I've mostly run, when I do run to the Dullners during Ward, it's mostly before I get the Curious Package, which results in funny stuff happening during the boss encounter. Because it means that I don't pick up the Curious Package because it disappears into the Aether. And then I have to deal with an all-dealing boss, which has resulted in me running away when I wanted a handcuff instead, but hey. I should be perfectly fine here on items now. Yeah, definitely. Turn 20-ish is usually the break point, and since I know I have items in the storage, I don't have to sit here as long, but hey. Although I do want handcuffs, I could just not. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for it. Because it will still help out. It would still help out. Unless this happens. So, we're gonna do this instead. I think I still get... Oh, I do get strong. Aiko's so good. But we do need to throw one more thing. So, that into this. And then we can pick up handcuffs and get a branch refunded to us. And yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, we didn't pick up as much as I could, but we're Aiko, so I really don't care. But anywho, we'll actually take stamina. Not just for Cthulhu, but... Oh, not just because I'm scared of losing reason, but also because we're on Cthulhu. We thankfully passed that, but I know this does stamina damage, but we shouldn't need to worry here. I should be able to just one-shot this thing. This person. So, with that... Oh god. Oh god! Okay. I got really scared. Deduction, please, so I can do that before the mystery goes on. And I think we got it? Did we get it? Oh no, we have to get it before the end screen. That makes sense because it shows the deduction perk at the end text. But anywho. Did I forget to take out an empty bottle? No, I did not. So... away we go. Do we have any curses? Masochistic, but that's normally helpful, so... And I shouldn't need so many things to throw, so I'm just gonna head into Vigil, like this. And preferably I like to run to an encounter, otherwise I have to store something, but... I'll take good luck when I see it, and we'll move on. A spell, please? No? Well, grab the Vigil pamphlet here, though. We'll store both of the... no, we'll store one for now. We'll store the other once we are near the meat cleaver, but until then, bow, bow, clap, bow, inspect foot, move on. So, to Doom, and now we look for the thing. We store the broken bottle. 497.55, but we have the monkey wrench, so we're just gonna forgo almost every weapon save for maybe katana. But yeah, anywho. So, I think I do break a threshold doing this. We do. So, maybe we didn't. I don't think we did. Yeah, I think I just ended up throwing two. Again, I'm just throwing caution to the wind as Aiko right now. That's just, oh man. It feels great playing Aiko. I don't often get Aiko, but that's just RNG, right? Based on how many characters there are. But anywho. Unfortunately, though, we ran into that. So, yeah. We're on encounter lockout for the moment, but hey. We'll feed the plant quickly, and hopefully we somehow don't die. Well, if there is anything that I can still die to, just because I'm taking it easy doesn't mean I'm not vigilant, as contradictory as that sounds. Because events still are the killer for me. But at the same time, encounters are a big part of World of Horror, in my opinion, so... Also heard that someone recently played World of Horror as a TRPG, which sounds really fun. Obviously, I'm guessing there had to be a lot of house rules because there isn't really a... Is there an official? I'm going out of my mind right now. Anywho, but regardless, yeah, hearing that someone, as I get an Aiko perk there, played World of Horror as a TRPG, I mean, it's not impossible. Your job is somewhat easier, in my opinion, with the help of the game itself. Literally throwing all the events at you. So yeah, as we get into our last mystery here. Because yeah, you can literally just make cards out of every event in the game. You don't have to come up with anything yourself. Or you can, and move on. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if the developer came out and said, again, I'm not quoting anything because I don't think they've ever said it, but if they were inspired, not by TRPGs, obviously, that might have been somewhat obvious, but well, is that what I want to say? I think that is what I want to say, but yeah, but I'm just gonna throw a Hail Mary. But yeah, if they said they were inspired by both TRPGs and obviously Junji Ito Sensei, but then yeah, it wouldn't surprise me very much, because yeah, you literally have a dice roll system. And I think if, if the thought ever came across as I proceed to, no, we're on Household Hell. If the thought ever came up that rolling a 20 would be too much to ask for, I would also agree to and limit it to like 12 or something. Because we do have, anyone who goes into TRPGs hard, let me know. But if, do I just want to go for Hail Mary here? Yeah, I do. 1 all. Anywho, let me know if there's a D12 dice. But rolling 1 D12 is not unheard of. Otherwise, you roll 2 D6 and do the same thing effectively. So, hey. Anywho. Yeah, I'm really relaxed this run. We could die to stamina, but we shouldn't. And once we reach the lighthouse, we can absolutely brute force. I did forget my second encounter, so I shouldn't really be too relaxed, but I'm shrugging in real life as I show how much I don't care, because Aiko is just like Aiko. If you're really having to anyone who might be watching this, if you're really having problem unlocking achievements, aside from difficulty, the next thing you can do is literally play Aiko. Unless a challenge requires you to, I also never got rid of Frostbite, I don't think, but that's literally how much I don't care. But, yeah, that's it. Unless the challenge specifically calls for a character, because one of them currently requires Yashiro, you play Aiko. So, anywho, we don't pass a lot of these checks, and in fact, I'm going to actually grab a thing, just to be completely safe. The lump of flesh. But we should be fine anywhere else. So, yeah, we'll move on. I shouldn't really have put 3 lives, because for me to die 3 times, that's going to be quite a long stream, but if need be, I'll take a break here and there, and yeah, I completely forgot. I'm not even going to think, because yeah, we're so healthy right now. But yeah, now that I do 3 lives, I mean, I've already stuck with it. I'll be a, as the phrase goes, be a man and do a thing. School was my second mystery, so it must have been Maru, right? Because Maru was a mid-boss, so anywho. And I took a mystery beforehand. I'm basically being very, not liberal, but I am being lazy, actually. So, we'll update the scoreboard really quickly. That's not how I update the scoreboard, but just know that it's supposed to show Katarufu here. Because I'm pretty sure that, actually, out of curiosity, I'm about to find out what happens. So what happens when I do that? That happens, huh? Interesting. So let's do, because that, yeah, I know what thing happens. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, so now it should have updated. And the reason why the transition didn't happen is because I was doing a thing. But anywho, let's get into our next run. Hopefully I set it to Katarufu, but in any case, this is a very... I mean, I'm not hard bound by the challenge, but as we get into Herald, Ill-Fated Character Exclusive Kyrie, yeah, I'll still try to do my best to do the challenge correctly, if that makes any sense. Also, let me check something really quickly, because I realized that I'm doing a thing while I'm doing a thing. Second, Mystery, Knowledge, Charisma, Dexterity. Second, Encounter, maybe, but Takushi-san definitely at the end. Excuse me. I might as well just level up now. I don't care about my mysteries as much. To be thorough, I'm gonna take Second Sight and move on. But, let me think here. Do I want to do ally attack? I don't think I do. So, yeah, what we're actually gonna do is leave things at the standard setup. And move on. Hold on. Yeah, my body. Anywho. You know what? Why not, right? That doesn't help as much, but maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But we'll heal reason, grab our thing, and do stuff, and then see what we have on our plate for this mystery. For this run, I mixed up mystery and run and somehow got Mitch. Mermaid's Ward, Arms, Painting, Kana. So, away we go. And yeah, with Enthrallment, I could have tried to, make a... If I got Enthrallment as Kyrie first, I would have thought about it more, but since we didn't, we're gonna do this. And let us go for a thing. I don't think we have random item stats, but I would like something great. None of these are especially great. But considering I have Ward, I think I'm going to do a pocket knife play. And then we hope. I'm going to take a curse here. That's going to hurt, but hopefully we keep Bath as I go in for another weapon. Really? This might be the run I die to RNG. We'll take Carpenter Hammer. And maybe we get cigarettes later on. We should, with Reiko. So I'm adjusting on the fly here, but... Oh, that's right. We're on the ill-fated. I forgot. Okay. We'll move on. But first... So we have, we do have Ward. I think we have a mansion one too, but we have a Ward. So I'm going to set this to the hospital. And then we're going to visit the monument once. And then we'll move on. This is definitely still winnable. I'm just lamenting my bad luck. As I'm forced, that one you have to take, for those who don't know. The right option does nothing for you, so... And what I mean by that is that you're forced to roll anyway. So we'll just take reason damage here, because I would rather that than grab a random injury. And move on. That said, I swear I'm not trying to throw when I do these things, so if it looks like I'm trying to die 3 times quickly to end the stream, just know that's not the case. We'll take a jar of blood. Or we'll give a jar of blood. Move on. You know, the Burning Man would have been nice, but... we still want to take Kana, because... Yeah, Kana. So, yeah, that was just a bunch of... Now that the game knew that I was on... Heard me realize I was on Ill-Fated, it decided to throw a bunch of... Hey, just take these events on Ill-Fated. That must be why I hate Ill-Fated a lot more, but... In any case, not that I complain about being ill-fated on non-ill-fated... Not ill-fated runs anyway, so hey... But that's what I get for playing Harbinger. I mean, just realistically, that's just the thing. So, we take Insomnia damage, and hopefully we keep this bath, because we do have Herald, and yeah, we do have to forget a spell. We need to sort of Kyrie's back first, otherwise we're just going to eat Reason damage, but we can at least heal ourselves and make sure we have no bath, and move on with life. I should take Ward now. I want to do Ward's Arms. Yeah, I'm going to do Ward Arms, sorry. And then we're going to rest once. We're actually going to rest twice, sorry. My mistake. And move on. Like, I'm forced to roll. What do you want me to do? Aside from... Maybe... I mean, there's a whole host of things I could have done at the beginning of the run, so realistically speaking. Also, we're taking bonus damage, so, from the threat level, so we could just end up dying immediately. So let's find out. I can't rest here because you can't rest here. So, yeah, if we die like this, then we die. So, that's gonna be 2 lives left, as I, revert to the scoreboard really quickly. So, let me just do that really quickly. Boom, boom, and let me see what happens when I do a thing. So, what happens when I do this? Okay, yeah, it does. So I'm going to switch to the scoreboard, restart the game, and we will move on. It shouldn't say 3 lives, actually, so let me just correct that really quickly. And we will move on in a hot moment. So, as I restart the game really quickly here, yeah, we should be... You know, this stream will be the stream. If I don't complete the challenge, so be it. Funny enough, in a weird way, you could say that the base game events could be harder than the modded pack Nuzlocke challenge version I did earlier. You could also say it was because we didn't have as many backstories back then, hitting quick play, but as we get into Kathak, medical history character exclusive Miku, I mean, yeah, that is something you could say. Whether or not I really want to say it, you know, that's up to debate. Dexterity, knowledge, second counter strength, Takshisan, and maybe second mystery. And we'll see what happens. But, yeah, we'll just move on. So, as Miku here, I don't mind doing the opener as much, but still though, if it results in too much doom, it results in a lot more doom. Really, how I look at it is, I might as well take a bonus while I'm doing stuff. Look at that cool poster. Anywho, And by cool poster, I mean, you know, design is cool, but what's on the poster? Ooh, I see Kana, Akamanto, Flood, Hell, and Painting. So it looks like Kana, Flood, Akamanto is the plan. I know I went to Hell, but we do have Flood. And let's hope for something better than nothing. Although I was on ill-fated. Was it just ill-fated that killed me? I know I made some bad decisions here and there, but I feel like I mostly died to ill-fated, just in general. But anywho. Boy, I'm gonna re-roll. I mean, I guess we're just gonna swing for the fences. We'll visit the monument once. Lose our funds. We'll take out of funds. I'm just gonna take out of funds. Actually, I shouldn't. But anywho, I'm facepalming myself in real life right now, but as we get a switched on event, maybe I just need to stop and breathe for a moment. I am tired. I've been doing a lot of stuff, but all I can do is literally laugh at the end of that. Kind of forced, but I have to do a thing. I have to try my best. Roll a 7 on strength. Cool. I don't think even Haru gets that, because there may have been a modifier. It really depends. What's with this guy? Take 2 stamina damage. Says a someone who says they sub for they sub Miku. Not. Let's just retract what I was gonna say there. We'll equip this and have 9 max stamina. So at least this shovel does a bit more than the little I'm expecting of it. So I'm throwing up my hands, doing a what pose, a so what pose, or I don't know what you want to call it. I'm basically doing a shrug and tilting my body in real life right now, but man, I mean, man. So, we'll move on. Did I do a thing, by the way? I didn't. Anywho. Man, this hurts a lot. I mean, it's not looking so bad right now, but at the same time, I have yet to actually run into an encounter, funny enough. But how is this going to work for Flood? I'm going to take Flood right now. So, if nothing else, we have a real, live, practical example of what happens when you take a shovel into a thing. Thank goodness I can actually hit this. We do have Kana with us for now, so maybe this isn't, well, I'm not going to say this isn't so bad, but suddenly I went from I played an Ico run, and then my next 2 runs after that were just depressing. So, you know, being lucky start of game-wise 30% of the time doesn't feel too great, but that did funded proc bear there, by the way? I can't tell. I don't think it did. Anywho. Oh, man. Suddenly I just feel really lethargic. But anywho, let's rest till the end of the mystery. The damage increases would be appreciated, but I'm just gonna not spend Doom. Even though, yes, I am Miku here, but I'm not gonna take any risks, because with Doom also comes the events I would have rolled. So this is a 6-turn encounter. Granted, we're only taking 1 reason, but hey. Unless I decide to roll on RNG, I could make this quick. No, I can't. So, I guess we're just gonna roll. Yeah, we're just gonna do prep strong. So, how's everyone doing this stream right now? If you're watching me live, if you want any reason to show that oh, that's right, we're on medical history too. To show that I'm actually, you know, playing this live and not just commentating over a video, you know, just talk right now, and you know, you can also give me advice on what to do, and I will respond by doing things in the game to, I guess that would be the way to show that I'm actually streaming this live, right? Anywho, quick thinking, strength. But anywho, so unless you want to go really conspiracy theory, again, I always say things like this because it's not that it's prevalent in our day and age, but just to kind of at least to me, it's ethical for me to show that I'm being as genuine as possibly can be. And let me lament. I know 31% Doom right here isn't really the worst thing in the world, but Let's trade stamina for reason here. I know I'm on Akamanto, but I'm still scared for my reason. Although with lower max reason or lower max stamina, I should be scared for my stamina. But when the time comes, we'll see let's see if I'm right. So we'll do this because we still take only -1 for now. After the 4th mystery, we'll finally be taking 2 damage again. Oh, you're actually dealing. That's right. You drain life. But anywho. I'm kind of relaxed right now because I'm doing quite well. Although if I forget to, if I forget to rest before Akamanto, that'll be a thing. That reminds me that I should be sleeping earlier today or in the next 16 hours because a thing. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, and yeah, all I can really do is have you believe it's live, but I do appreciate the thanks. Or I feel much about what's the way to, feel gratitude. Again, I'm trying to think of the game right now, and I think I just ended up dying because I lost focus for a moment. I should have rested right here, but that's due to me. So, yeah, I think I die here. So, with 1 life remaining, let's make the most of this life. I swear I didn't throw just to do a thing, but it's really funny though. But I mean, nonetheless, if you care for my health, then yeah, me ending the stream earlier would be better for me as I proceed to fail to update things in real time. But that was really funny, by the way. Oops, I didn't do a thing. What the heck am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? Hey, scoreboard. Don't run away, scoreboard. Yeah, so again, I blame that on me. But it is really, really funny though. So let me restart the game again just to make sure there are really no weird bugs happening. And we will do a thing. So yeah, 1 life remaining. 1 life. It says 1 lives, but I mean, I think that's, programming. What am I going? I might be a bit tired. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been preparing for a lot of stuff recently, so that's why. Yeah, I should have done a thing. Anywho, I'll remember to rest before the stream. That way, I'm in tip-top condition. That I will try to promise, but hopefully I do. So, without further ado, let's get into Herald 7th Curse, All Perks, Moriko. And as per usual, if I somehow, teach people things here and there, I'll try to insert little knowledge of facts that I'm aware of. If they're not facts or I'm wrong, someone correct me. But dexterity, knowledge, light, second, strength, and maybe Takushi-san, and we'll move on. But seeing that we're Moriko, let me make sure that I set things to illegal then, and move on. But, I mean, if I were to... Me dying, I would rather still show gratitude towards people. And there's a lot of gratitude I have, or a lot of... gratitude. I'm much obliged to hear that people, have found fun, found knowledge, found me entertaining to some extent at least, among other things. So I really do appreciate it. That's what I can say. Anyway, we're on an all perks run, so I shouldn't be burning my eyes out, turning the screen like this. Epilepsy warning to myself and others. Because while this isn't necessarily a flashing light thing, if it hurts my eyes, I know it can hurt someone else's eyes. So, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm on an all perks run. I'm just gonna not look for it. If I do have outdoorsmen and stuff, so be it. Anywho, Coma, Mermaids, Festival, Scissors, Ramen. We don't have Ward, but hey, we can take Scissors now. Is there anything else? So, otherwise, no, we don't have that. Okay. Yeah, we should be, this is a kind of a standard run, so we should be fine here. By standard run, I mean there are no weird mysteries like Flood, like Vigil. Well, Vigil's kind of standard too, but since you're not in town for a big majority of the time, I consider it less standard. But if you have more than, basically, if you have more than 2 mysteries that you don't have access to sublocations in town, I consider that a non-standard run. But that's just the roll of the dice. I need to look at this again because I completely forgot. So, yeah, I get distracted by myself. Balfour Collapse. We have a wooden bat. Actually, I shouldn't have equipped that. That could have been really bad. Prepare ourselves for doom, and we'll move on. We'll do this because I don't believe in my RNG, and good thing I didn't because I failed that. Yes, looking for a weapon is a different stat check, but on this channel, for those who don't know, yeah, I don't believe in my RNG. I'm fighting, if I were, say, you know, a different... no, I'm not going to say that. That sounds disingenuous. Basically, I'm fighting against the goddess of RNG. So, yeah. Me and RNG-sama do not get along well. That much I'll say. As I shake my head at that luck check. I don't think we have a character that has high luck yet, right? Anywho, I know we have 2 more old gods that I've seen recently. Do I just want to take 2 all to the face? I think I do. Balfour Collapse. Is this my second encounter, by the way? Am I going crazy? I think this is my second encounter. Anywho, I think I can do a thing. Actually, I think I'm on encounter lockout, so I'm actually going to shoot at this encounter and do the... Yeah, so... Balfour Collapse, let me just make sure. I'm just going to be double sure, because we're on our last life. Even though I said I didn't want this stream to go on for too long, I mean, that's just... I'm still abiding by my own rule set. I also don't want to end the stream too early, so I'll struggle till the end, as we... Yeah, I've only been streaming for, like, not even an hour yet, so... yeah, bow, clap, bow, bow. So, alternating bows and claps. Hello, hello, and, I shouldn't have even said that, but anywho, friendly dog, things I don't care about, in terms of, After Effects, and move on. Not, again, if you use Dog Shop and use Dog Shop later in the run, then sure, but I'm trying to think of a reason why you do that. Aside from, you haven't unlocked vending machines, and you play for cigarettes, I guess, theoretically? Anywho, what did I want to do? You know what? We're going to do Festival now, because I want to maybe grab a thing. I'm making a very not me play, but we'll find out. That being said, we will... Oh, that's right. We're on 7th Curse. I didn't remember because we took Scissors first, so I wouldn't remember. Although if you grab Hermit here, that would be nice. But all I did was just waste 2 funds, so hey. But anywho. In a funny way, I can be... I swear RNG is... I swear RNG. Anywho. For those who don't know, 12 is the highest you could roll, and if you have a modifier, I mean, theoretically it's 13, but... Hey. And yeah, we'll move on. Again, I only do it to myself because, on Harbinger, all your stats lower by 1, and you have an extra... Basically, events are harder in general, but specifically, you have an extra threat level location, which means you have another location that has a +1 modifier to difficulty. Does that say +2, by the way? Am I going crazy? Anywho. But in general, yeah, events and rolling stat checks become harder. Another shout out to that person who played World of Horrors, a TRPG with friends. That's... Yeah. Because despite the fact that it is easier to do with World of Horror, because you have the game in front of you to work as a skeleton design. Yeah, anywho. Can we even brace here? We can. We're taking 8 to Doom. I don't mind because we had Scissors. So you know what? We're going to do this because the Spiral Hood in general is a plus in a run. Also, why do I have 3 Dexterity? Is that just Moriko being Moriko? It is. Funny enough. Anywho. Just making sure we're on 7th Curse Herald. So, please tell me, I mean, I can check. So, let me do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So now I can just rush this, I think. No, I cannot. Really? Anywho, the Spiral Hood is still worth all this trouble, in my opinion. Especially since I did the thing. I really should have taken care of that. Anywho, we'll do this and grab the Spiral Hood regardless. And move on. That's how much I value it, but because I have Scissors, I feel less... I feel more inclined to do that. Anywho, we do have... what is that? Fetid Fumes? I had to check it twice. Anywho, Deft Handling... We're on an all perks run, but we got 2 Moriko perks. Daddy's Girl is nice too, but Deft Handling I believe in, so yeah. I would advise it, although I wouldn't really argue if someone took Daddy's Girl over Deft Handling. Although if you're on a non-Harbinger run, difficulty run, then I say just take Deft Handling. But anywho. So, I will say, when the game comes out, because I'm going to be unlocking stuff, unless I just decide to unlock things on Harbinger, because I decide to be a madman, but, let's I'll do it if you see me playing on non-harbinger to unlock things. It's just gonna be me being just gonna be an ask myself an AMA session, because I will really literally not, unless I'm playing with a new mystery or new old god, and I'm theorizing, which is probably why. Yeah, when I say that, now that I say that, I think I will actually be playing on harbinger because I want to be able to react. I want to be able to theory craft around playing on harbinger. So, anywho, why did I roll that, by the way? The game is coming out, assumably in 24 hours. Depends on your time zone, maybe, but that's why I say in 24 hours rather than a standard time. But October 19th, when exactly, we'll see, because even on I think the Steam page, it doesn't say. But, so yeah, that would be my go-to answer, unless you can also ask the Discord community. Someone there might know more accurately, but obviously I should know, and I'm just going to say October 19th. But I would say in the next, if you want to be hopeful, in about 13 hours or so. Otherwise, within the next 24, 36 hours would be my more comfort guess. But, anywho, do I want to eat this in the face, by the way? Actually, I want to shoot first, right? Yeah, I want to shoot first because when you shoot, for those who are... Oh, I don't even have the handcuffs. I don't even have the handcuffs. What am I doing with my life? Well, I guess now that I know that I don't have the handcuffs with me, I guess to say, though, for anyone who doesn't know, so there's a thing you can do right now with an item called the handcuffs, and that is, if you attack in the turn and the action bar goes, an enemy hits you at the end when the action... Say that this mouse cursor is the action bar, because when you hit launch sequence, it starts doing this. At the end of this, when it reaches the end of this bar is when the enemy hits you. If you use the handcuffs before because when it hits this strong attack, the damage will be dealt, and handcuffs just checks if the enemy has 12 or lower HP. So theoretically, if I bring this boss to 12 HP or below, by the time I use handcuffs here, then I can defeat the enemy. But if you mess up, you get hit. But anywho, so let's see here. What do I want to do here? Do I just want to eat this in the face and gamble? Yeah, I'm going to do this. So, I'm going to do this. So, we'll move on here. Not just because I'm going crazy, but because theoretically I should be able to do this comfortably. So, we'll keep doing that, and yeah. And the same thing I do, yeah, with throwing out. I just do that just to be fancy, as I missed one, but I should theoretically still be able to do this. If I can't, I would be sad, because then I could throw the wooden bat, and then I can just fire a shot off. But yeah, I do that with throwing items because I just want to... If for no other reason, it's to practice. But I'll do that in every other encounter except currently the dullness, although I shouldn't really need to worry about that, because if that bug gets fixed in 1.0... yeah. I don't need to worry about it. But we'll see. I guess that's why you have me here, because literally no one else will be doing it except for maybe one or two people I know who actually stream and or make videos on the game. One being, I think, someone who speaks in English, and the other person is actually a Japanese player who I think has already scheduled their stream, but because I don't know when the games come out, I'm not as confident. But anywho, just to kind of show. Anywho, moving on. Ramen Coma? We'll do Coma now, because we're taking 3 reason damage. Again, at least, if nothing else, I'm giving you my logic for why I'm making the decisions I make in-game. I also have 35% Doom, so for no reason should I lose this run, but if I do, it's on me. Literally, the reason why this challenge has been 120 episodes is because of me. I'm not going to deny it. I've made more than even a majority, like a big... 50% of my over 50% of my failed runs has been because of me. I'm gonna put that out there. But, anywho, once you are a better player than I am, and definitely a veteran or speedrunner of this game, your win rate on Harbinger should be at minimum 70%. Because this game does have enough RNG, at least, if you're doing a vacuum of quick play runs with random timeline, your win rate should be minimum 70% if you learn how to play the game properly. Again, there's nothing really skill-based aside from handcuff tech. So yeah, I should have actually leveled up earlier. Yeah, that would have been helpful, because then I would have had Fast Swimmer. Anywho, by the way, I equipped the fire. I guess I could. Am I on random item stats? This is how much I don't remember. It doesn't look like I do because I think on random item stats you see pluses and minuses here. Anywho, I could arrest this guy if I really want to. I'm stopping right now. That being said, I will be watching other people play World of War regardless, just because I'm interested, and also because, for better or worse, I do have not something to do on Friday. I'm just giving myself some time. Otherwise, I would have planned to do like a 24-hour stream, but that's not happening. So, because I also have real life obligations as well. Not that I couldn't have gotten them out of the way, but yeah, just I have so much on my plate right now that I have to do stuff. Also, I should have rested. Let's see if I pay for this. I don't, but could have gone bad. That being said, let me just make sure. 7th Curse Herald. Okay. Do I have fetid fumes? I do. So actually, I don't want to rest, but if I have to, I have to. So, anywho, moving on. I could. I'm not going to be in coma for much longer, so you know what? We're going to do this. Yeah, so we're going to take 3 reason damage here. Move on with life. Nothing, and 6th floor. I did forget my second encounter check, which is not good. Why do I do this to myself? Anywho. Moving on. I don't think it's the obsessed man. That I can start well, not that helps. That was my 4th mystery, but anywho, let's see what we can do. So I do have deft handling, so yeah, I should actually just keep the shotgun equipped. If for no other reason than to brace prep attack. That's just how much I value brace prep attack as a series of actions. If I had succeeded that check, that would have been nice, but I rolled a 7, so aside from Mizuki focus... Well, yeah, aside from Mizuki. Anywho, we'll spend Doom here, because we have Doom to spend. Basically, if I reach the lighthouse, I should be good to go. I have Doom, so I'm not just going to do that. There aren't a lot of reason encounters, including all encounters here. I should have... That's not a big mistake. There's no reason for me to slam my desk, but I should have spent Doom because I have Doom to spend. We'll spend funds here, by the way, and move on. But anywho, again, just letting you know, there's a lot of optimization that you could do. There's also a lot of hindsight stuff, but that's in hindsight as I get flashbacks, and let's just move on and finish this run. So, that should be a Herald rundown, unless something really wonky happens, but let's do this, and let's do this. So, Lighthouse. Lighthouse again. I failed Dexterity. I fail Knowledge. I fail everything, except for Strength, but I'm gonna fail everything here because I don't have a light source either, and I know I forgot my second encounter. I do have a 25% chance, but since we have the 6th floor, we also have Takshisan. So let's level up now, get core strength, I guess, while putting more points into strength. Do this, oh, not that, this, and make sure we survive, unless we have something really strange, but that shouldn't happen. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna update a thing now as I do a thing. This is Herald, by the way. Me. And we will... Yeah, we should be going into our next run soon. But, let's try to remember this. I think I take scissors first, right? If I took scissors first... I think I said I shot the Stalker Girl because I said she was my second encounter. Because Bloated Teacher definitely would have been first. So, yeah, okay, it was Stalker Girl. Good thing I'm doing a... Ryuichi head tap for logic. Good thing I use logic. Anywho, Takshisan should just fold like a candle. That's not a very accurate phrase, but yeah, we do this, and don't worry, he's not dead. He's just hurting on the ground. Oop, I pushed the trigger because I have no bullets, but that's how much I don't care, so hey. And we'll finish this Herald run and move on to the next run. So I'll show you the scoreboard, restart the game, and we'll move on. So let me sneeze for a moment, though. I had to sneeze twice, and then I coughed into the microphone. But anywho, let's move on really quickly here. Hit Quick Blade. You just have to... I didn't go to the mod screen, but just believe me, Cthulhu 7th Curse again. All perks, random item, Kyrie. But we do get Ancestral Strength. So we'll cast that immediately, and then forget it immediately. That's basically what Ancestral Strength does. +1 damage, but you take 3 reason, because you're probably just going to forget Ancestral Strength. Why did I try to open the Lighthouse? Second encounter, Takushi-san, Strength, Dexterity. I almost said Knowledge. Charisma, and Light, maybe. But definitely second encounter and Takushi-san immediately upon entering the Lighthouse. Until the Lighthouse is no longer something in 1.0, but we'll see if that was actually removed. Again, a long time ago, the developers said that they wanted to remove the Lighthouse because it was a placeholder, but we'll see what happens. So, we'll library notes again. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep Unearthly Suture. And we are in a Cthulhu run, so more reason means more doom. As we do... Nah, you know what? I'm feeling in the mood for Cool Jacket Kyrie. And let's see what we have. Hell, Ward, Sailors, Bulletin, Vigil. Well, I don't have a lot of Doom to work with. And now that we're on Cthulhu, we definitely don't have a lot of room to work with. Thankfully, we're not on Flood, because that would be a lot more Doom. But, well, it equalizes because you take reason damage from the boss. What do I want to do here? I know I want to take Bulletin first. Ward second or third. Sailors last. Hell third, maybe. No, we have Vigil anyway. We have a lot of mansion investigations, basically, is what I'm seeing. We also have a lot of forest investigations, maybe, but we'll see. Okay, we have mansion max threat level. We're definitely doing the thing. We have 1 life left. I don't know if I can end this madness, but we're definitely setting the police station to the mansion. That I know for sure. And the last 2 deaths have been on me, really, so... We'll grab Kyrie's bag, and we'll grab fun, or 1 fun. I don't know why I did that. I'm on 7th curse. Oh, the monkey wrench is only doing 4, and it costs 5 fun, so I guess I did have to do a thing. Still, though, it's a relatively fast weapon. It's just, yeah, I get to prep attack still. So, I'm doing a shrug in real life, but I have to take it. We'll take, okay, I was going to say take 2 stamina damage, but we didn't need to do that yet. High threat level forest, but we'll do this for now. And thank you for the good luck shout out. I'll take your power and I'll proceed to drop the ball, drop the spirit ball, so that robots don't get triggered. They shouldn't be, but always good to play safe. I mainly say that as I go off topic for a moment. I mainly 3 reason damage. I have to. We'll see. Yeah, I've done that because I've, just to say it out there, because it's kind of not public knowledge, but I've gotten a warning on my channel because of a link I posted that I won't say exactly what it was, but I didn't, basically, in my defense, I have to say I didn't know. Reason damage, by the way, wait, hold on, let me, I can't do anything here. Do I just eat this in the face? I'm just going to eat this in the face and forget this. So, oh, I have Curious back. Well, now I can't eat it in the face. What am I doing with my life? Thankfully, I only lost 1 reason. But yeah, it was because of, yeah, I put up a link and that the robots didn't like that. So yeah, anywho, I'm going to run regardless. But, so that's why I'm very afraid. And not even if you're very careful, you can still get hit due to robots being robots, so... And because I'm a smaller channel, let's just admit it, yeah, it's harder for me to receive support, so that's why I want to be very, very careful. Again, not that I'm saying, oh my goodness, I keep losing reason. Is this the end of the stream, by the way? I should rest here. I don't want to rest, but I have to rest. Also, 42% Doom on my first mystery. We have to rest, though. 2 reason is way too low. I could just end up dying. Let's see if I'm right. Well, I had the choice to choose, but, my Doom increasing through the roof. That's the downsides to escaping, but... Thankfully, there's a relatively low threat level location. Oh, I did remember to do that. Okay, I did remember to do that. But yeah, looking at my Doom right now, I don't feel very confident, but it's not impossible. Again, better to die, or better to increase Doom than die immediately, because you can at least hope that maybe Doom decreases. And since I know I have a lot of mansion investigations, my Doom can still theoretically decrease, but I have Vigil back to back with, a thing. So, yeah. Ward and Vigil together is that without illegal den or hospital pass, more specifically. On top of hell, this oof. Yeah, specifically for those who don't know, +5 doom for running at base. But I don't want to enter Vigil for a reason, so I guess I'm taking Ward now. I want to lose reason. I want to lose stamina or run to Yasugi-san. Thankfully, he procs at for reason or below. And I guess as an off-branded or off-topic comment, if you're running a TRPG, you can just randomly throw in... Do I just want to go full RNG here? Because if I go into Frostbite Land... my Monkey Wrench goes down, but I could get Katana. I need Katana, basically. Let me see here. I could take 10 experience to Doom. I'm just gonna go. This is a check, by the way, which I didn't know at first, but I'm gonna roll this. And I'm gonna trade 3 stamina for 3 reason. I know the boss here does stamina damage, but we're gonna hope. We're gonna hope and pray. Also hope and pray that I pass more checks. I forgot that was stamina for failing on that one, but that's me. 4 doom on top of that, cool. And here we hope. We really hope. I don't want to rest. I don't want to enter this now anyway, but I need the stamina, so I'm gonna gobble down these painkillers and move on. Yeah, 62% here with Vigil and Household Hell remaining. This is not a good place to be in. This is definitely not a good place to be in, but... do I just throw the Hail Mary here? Because unless I miss all 3 of these... I held my breath for a moment, because we're going to be able to Desperate Action anyway. I could have braced for something, but... no reason to do that. Well, maybe, but anywho. Yeah, and basically, the Rumu Ghost in the mansion is mainly a cause for concern in Harbinger, which is why you run, because number-wise, you're losing more HP. But if you need to do some gambling, as I get running shoes, I might actually want these more than Core Strength. But we have a lot of Doom anyway, so actually we want Core Strength. Am I going crazy here? I think I'm going crazy here. I'm actually going to heal Stamina, and then we'll move on. So... why is my stamina 3 right now again? Wait, why is it 3? I thought I had 4. No, because Monkey Wrench. When you equip the Monkey Wrench, you lose 1 strength. Said by someone who has over, I think, a few hundred hours minimum on World of War. Anywho, we're losing -2 all anyway. Do I just go for another Hail Mary play? We do. Unless I want to do this, actually. No, can we even do this? No, we can't. So we do just throw a Hail Mary. So... if we hit all 3 of these, cool. We don't, because the game just likes to tease me. But, yeah, moving on. I should rest, all things considered here. But, I've made my choice. So, this run is really looking very, very... this run is looking very, very bad. I actually die later rather than sooner, but... I'll struggle till the end, if for no other reason to make this stream as long as possible. But I do get to immediately Desperate Action. And, well, do I? Because the Monkey Wrench does... yeah, because this is actually affected... item stats actually affects my thing. Is this actually... well, I guess I'm about to find out, right? Die for science? No, don't die for science. So I can do... well, do I get this? I do. So I'm going to brace right here, and hopefully we don't die. That way I can at least do some science. But let's find out how much this does. I'm pretty sure this does... well, we're going to find out. So, handcuff. It does do 15. I almost missed that, by the way. So I... yeah, I was out, because with Core Strength, I normally would have been able to do 16. And I think it had 28 health. And anyway, you get what I mean. I was committing some science. Anywho. We have Vigil with 3 stamina and 6 reason. We're running from the Rumu Ghost, that I promise you. I'm saying her name right now just because, for anyone who doesn't know her name, I call the Rumu Ghost the easy encounter as a satire of someone's comment that the Rumu Ghost is an easy encounter. I'm pretty sure they were trolling, but if they weren't, you're out of your mind. On Harbinger, anyway. On Harbinger. or unless you're really lucky on rituals. There are a few situations where that it is an easy encounter. Often, though, it's not, in my opinion. Anywho, I need good luck right now. I'm just gonna roll. But since this seems to be the end of the run, I will just say, I mean, I'll stick around for like a minute or two. Why do stats matter? Anywho, yeah, we have no way out, so without further ado, that's the end of this. I will be doing another Nuzlocke. It's really funny though. I can't hope for RNG, but yeah, as we that's the end of the 120 episodes of at least having fun. But yeah, if anyone else has any other questions or comments, I'll respond right now as we end the screen. I would have liked to go for at least 90 minutes. That's usually how much I long as a bare minimum. But in my opinion, I want streams to go on for 2 hours if I were to say. And that will be kind of a preview as to 1.0. Although when 1.0 comes out, obviously I want to do everything, so it'll definitely be longer than that. We'll see. But yeah, without further ado, we'll just kind of close out by, I'll sit here for a moment. If anyone has any questions, any suggestions on what you want me to do, because I do have a lot kind of written down in my notes. But yeah. Just really quickly as a quick plug for about 15 seconds, because I hope I've earned your time and respect and viewership. But if you want to subscribe to this channel, that would help me out the most in the long term. Otherwise, I always appreciate anyone watching streams and videos for however long as you can, because I know there are a lot of other content creator streamers that definitely I like to watch. So there's a lot on our plate. So yeah, but for 1.0, I'd plan to go as long as possible. If anything weird happens, weird things happen. But you'll see, and I'll see when I get there, because, yeah, the next 24 hours are going to be a heck of a doozy, on top of me just resting in preparation, because, when 1.0 comes out, 1.0 comes out, and I want to be on it for as long as possible. We'll see, though. I'll be slow of other people's videos, and I'll be watching other people's videos and streams, even, just pulled up, just to see how people are doing. And yeah, I'll obviously be in the Discord community. That's somewhere you can message me if you want to message things. I'm excited too, man. I'm excited to see myself stream and see what happens. But if anything else, I'll keep swinging until I fall down from tiredness or if I just can't anymore. Because obviously health is number one, unless, you actually work on this platform or others. I know this. I'll bring up this question right now. There are two things I should address. The first thing is, some people, I should just say it outright. Why am I not streaming on Twitch? Is because I haven't really had a bad experience. It just happens to be more convenient for me to stream on YouTube. That way I can focus everything on one platform. Although on a business or commercial standpoint, if I wanted to be serious on that regard, or more serious, I should also stream on Twitch. But now for me, I guess ethically, I'd rather stream on one than the other. That way I'm not betraying. Yes, I could multicast, but for me personally, I don't want to do it because it's ethically not something I agree with for myself. For other people, you're free to do as you wish. I'm not saying this is something, because some people, I can think of reasons why other people would do it out of necessity. So that's just basically my reason why. So there are a couple reasons that go in why I'm streaming on YouTube exclusively. So if nothing else, showing loyalty towards YouTube can be how you view it, but I wouldn't say that explains the thing. That would be a very, very broad, simplistic way to say it. Not that that's a bad way, but anywho, that's that. And the second thing I need to address is, yeah, if you want to contact me directly, if you search for me on the World of Horror community, search bar in Discord, you can probably find me. So if you want to message me there, because I check Discord more often, funny enough, than I check most other things. Otherwise, making a comment on a YouTube video or messaging me through my business email might be a thing, but funny enough, I check that less, but I do try to check it occasionally as well, for anyone interested in business inquiries. I also have a Twitter as well, but that's a whole other thing. But without further ado, yeah, so, and for short streams, YouTube is a heck of a thing, because when you stream on Twitch, I mean, let's admit it, a lot of people have said it as well. Streaming on Twitch, if the longer you stream on Twitch, the more success. If you were to stream on Twitch, the longer your stream is, you find more success that way. Not that it's a guaranteed road to success, if for no other reason than the fact that a lot of people are streaming nowadays, for good reason. But if it were that easy, everyone would stream in terms of actually making a living. But anyway, yeah, without further ado, yeah, streaming, and again, to me, from what I look at and see on my analytics or hear from people, keeping everything on YouTube is easier for people, it turns out. So yeah, unless YouTube really like implodes on itself and like does something to really harm everyone, me included, but everyone as a whole, because obviously I have my own ethical values, then I'll keep doing things on YouTube. So I hope that means something, but if it doesn't, shrug. Otherwise, yeah. So without further ado, I'll spend another minute here. If anyone has any last questions, I have another minute to spare. Otherwise, yeah, for 1.0, you know, I'll do some regular things. I mean, I should probably treat it more formally, but I'll still start, like, I'm snapping my fingers in real life. Snapping my fingers in real life. But I'll start the stream immediately by just getting into gameplay. I think I should just do that much. Again, the main reason I do that is because, as a somewhat small channel, let's admit it, I just want to get you to your content immediately. And even in general, I just want to get you to the main meat immediately. Not that introductions are not necessary, but I share, you know, when I'm making, especially if I'm making guides, you've seen it, if you look up any of my tips videos, hey, plug quick here. If you want to look at any of my tips videos, even just to support me, you'll notice that in those videos, I just start out by giving you tips or things immediately. My earlier videos have kind of been maybe not as great, but I still usually try to make that a rule of thumb. And then I do things like, you know, I show you how much time I'm going to take, things like that. But yeah, so without further ado, yeah, this will be the end of the stream. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. One last plug, if you want to subscribe to the channel, that will help me out long term the most. That way I can, you know, it does, I won't, let's just say biology wise, you know, it does put the good endorphins? I don't know what to say. Someone who knows biology can tell me, but it does make me feel good. I'm not going to lie about it and saying, oh, I'm not going to be on a try to be on a high horse. I try to be genuine. But without further ado, yeah, so this will really be the end. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I'll thank everyone in chat as well. And yeah, that'll be it. I hope you join for however much time you can spare. If you find someone else to watch, go watch those people, especially if they do a lot of World of Horror content as well, because they do good World of Horror content. So yeah, thank you for watching. Go, you know, live your life. Unless you're waiting for my next stream or someone else, then yeah, I hope you have fun when that time comes. But that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.